Welcome. We are now live. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sound check. Kalau sound tak clear, tolong type dalam komen. Saya nak jodoh. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuriui. I need to get that tagline right. Okay. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuriui nak membantu wanita supaya dapat perkahwinan yang berkat, insya-Allah. Okay. So, topik kita malam ini adalah kenali karakter jodoh. Okay. Takkan you nak kahwin sembrono orang tak kenal kan? So, kita tak, dan juga tak kenal maka tak cinta. So, of course you bercinta selepas nikah, tapi sebelum kahwin tu nak tahu isi hati dia macam mana, nak tahu dia punya PL dia, PL, is that word? PL dia macam mana, karakter macam mana, dan juga ini yang kita nak share malam ini pasal karakter adalah untuk you masukkan dalam dalam resume you kan, resume kita panggil profile, jodoh profile kan, pasal diri you kan. Sebab apa kita nak pasangan kita kenal kita, supaya kita bagi tahu kat dia apakah perkara-perkara yang boleh membahagiakan kita. Basically macam, okay, this is what makes me happy and this is how you can make me happy. Especially when talking to guys, you kena bagi tahu. Don't give him hints. Jangan bagi dia hint-hint, clue-clue. Sorry. My throat stuck sikit. I took my second dose vaccine tadi and I'm feeling sleepy and full and hungry at the same time. It's a very weird feeling. So, bear with me. Excuse me. Bismillah. Throat rasa stuck sikit. Alright, so this is me on second dose of vaccine. Alright, so where was I? Oh, okay. So basically, when you're talking to guys, especially, don't, and nanti you dah kahwin nanti kan, sebelum kahwin dan dah lepas nikah, please make it clear to a guy. Okay, tell him what makes you happy, what doesn't make you happy. Be clear, be specific. Dalam ni kalau boleh letak your jodoh profile, letak dalam point form. Jangan tulis panjang. He will get lost in the words and his brain will shut down and try to figure it out. By trying to figure out, his brain will shut down. Buat point form kau boleh kategori and be as succinct as possible. Okay, boleh? Alright, sorry. So, kita sambung. So these are the points yang you boleh consider untuk masukkan dalam jodoh profile you. Consider, bukan tak semesti you masuk semua kan. Dan ini adalah persoalan yang you boleh tanya pasangan you, dan ini adalah answer to this is benda yang you boleh share pasal diri you dalam your jodoh profile. Okay, yang you boleh masukkan dalam jodoh profile. I know biasanya kalau kita buat macam resume atau biodata, kita tak tahu nak cerita apa pasal diri kita sendiri kan, especially during interview. So tell me about yourself. Like, I don't know, what do you want me to tell you about myself kan. So I'm just going to give you some tips, benda-benda yang you boleh masukkan dalam jodoh profile you, and supaya nak mudahkan you build your jodoh profile. And sebenarnya you are more interesting than you think, and there are more aspect of you that you can tell, but you just need some tips and guidance, and it's like being asked the right question and to put in the right category, insyaAllah. Okay, so kita sambung. Boleh? Thank you for joining. Alright, so okay, just a quick announcement. I want to test out, nak kumpul a singles only party next week untuk single guys and ladies based on interest. Kita nak cuba buat an interest based punya get together, just online, okay? Bukan betul-betul, not in physical meeting. Ada sister tanya, bestnya nak jumpa kawan-kawan yang ada kucing-kucing lain. It's like, yeah, unfortunately we're just doing this online. Nanti insyaAllah lepas pandemic kita boleh buat in real life, okay, insyaAllah. Seronok juga. I always wanted to have cats, but my wife is allergic, my mother is allergic, so never had cats. And it's mainly for you, kan? Nak kenalkan men and women based on interest, which is kucing. Tema minggu depan adalah kucing, dan if you ada preference lain-lain, any other interest, mana tahu kura-kura ke, kan, ferret ke, burung, burung tiung, kan. And then maybe cooking, crocheting, horse riding, kan. Mana tahu, kan, because based on interest, because kalau boleh you nak pasangan you share the same interest, and it's a mutual point of sharing. It's a connection, one of the connection point, insyaAllah. Okay, so kalau siapa-siapa minat nak join SOP, Singles Only Party, virtual event untuk pemilik kucing masih single sahaja. Masih single sahaja, okay. Abang-abang, masih single sahaja, dengar? Alright. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so please WhatsApp me, meow dan number. Okay, so I can see macam I know why you're joining and then your name. Okay, alright. So WhatsApp to me if you're interested. Okay, so kita sambung. Karakter. Topik kita, kenali karakter jodoh. Mestilah kita nak kahwin yang orang kita insyaAllah dah kenal isi hati, dan kita boleh sekufu dan vibe dengan dia, boleh vibe, kan, sama frekuensi, and macam okay, boleh go lah dengan this guy, boleh go lah dengan this woman, kan, macam boleh serasi, and you can imagine a future dengan this person. That's one of the things that helps us build confidence untuk mengahwini seseorang, kan. You can imagine yourself having a future dengan this person, kan. Boleh. Imagination is what leads you there. One of the things that leads you there lah. So if you can imagine, it gives you the confidence, then macam okay, you boleh bayangkan the life with this guy, masak sama-sama, and masak sama-sama, and raising kids together, and sebab itulah kena tanya dia soalan-soalan, nak kenal isi hati dia. At least you get dia punya otak dia kat mana, direction dia kat mana, and that's why the first, when it comes to children, is very important, kan. And how will he be a good father? Will she be a good wife? So soalan pertama adalah, kan, jeng. Bismillah. Soalan pertama, sila tulis. How were you raised? You dibesarkan macam mana, kan? Family you besar mana? Adik-beradik berapa? Kat mana? Sekolah kat mana? Apakah pengalaman you semasa dibesarkan? And parents you macam mana? Okay, how did your parents treat you? Okay, adakah you dimanjakan atau tidak dimanjakan, atau diendahkan? Okay, boleh. Okay, how were you raised? Those are one of the things, and the answer is basically up to you. Alright, boleh. Okay, and I mean, kalau you masukkan question ni dalam your own resume, which is good. We could give a person a description, and then a point of connection, and for him to, dia baca ni, tengok, okay, that's how I was raised too, lebih kurang. I mean, more, hey, you have something in common, and have more and more things in common. That's why it's important, not just you yang tanya soalan, kan, you juga explain more about yourself and put these things dalam your jodoh profile. Okay, boleh? Alright. I apologize for my throat. Okay. Okay, soalan kedua adalah, how were you disciplined? You kena disiplin macam mana masa kecil, masa remaja dan besar, dah jadi dah ada kerja pun, parents discipline macam mana, kan? Yeah, this is very important question, especially for someone yang nak tahu how they were raised, how they were disciplined. Lebih kurang you tengok cara parenting dia akan mungkin lebih kurang sama dengan how he was raised, because that's the model yang dia nampak, model yang dia tahu, kenal, itu je yang dia tahu, kan? Tak semestinya dia tak boleh berubah or change parenting style dia, atau husband and wife relationship tak boleh berubah, tak. Tapi itu adalah background dia, dan kemungkinan itu yang dia mungkin akan practice. Okay, so you nak tahu macam mana he or she was raised, dan macam mana dia kena disiplin masa kecil, masa remaja, dan dah besar-besar pun kena disiplin juga by the parents, kan? Okay, how will you discipline? Oh man, my father is a tough guy, so nak angkat kepala pun tak berani. But I notice girls, kalau dalam family tu ada girls and boys, girls berani cakap balik, guys cakap, berani jawab balik to their father. Guys macam nak angkat kepala pun susah. I mean, this is what I notice lah. Macam me, my brothers, nak father tengah marah-marah, nak angkat kepala pun tak berani. Just angguk je. Yes. Just okay, angguk je. Tak berani angkat kepala, kan? Dia tak perlu marah. My father tak perlu marah. Dia tengok je, like tengok pun dah takut. So and so that was one of my father punya disciplining technique. Dia tengok je, he has this look. He has a very scary look sometimes. Okay, so arwah father. Bismillah. Okay, soalan seterusnya adalah, what is your passion? Kan? Macam I usually tell you in your jodoh profile, masukkan your passion, kan? About your profession, letak sikit je dulu. Muka depan letak je sikit dahulu, okay? Sebab apa? He's not going to work with you. He's not going to be your teammate professionally, but personally. So personally, tell more about yourself. Give him a reason to know you, bagi dia sebab untuk kenal you, dan bagi dia peluang untuk membuatkan you bahagia, kan? Kenapa saya cakap macam tu? You kena cerita kat dia, benda-benda ni buat you bahagia. And then when he looks at your jodoh profile, and dia fikir, hey, aku rasa aku boleh buatkan dia bahagia dan tambah lagi bahagia. Okay, sebab when a guy thinks dia tak boleh buat you bahagia, he will cut himself out. Dia rasa macam, no, I don't think I bring any value to this relationship. I don't think I can make you happy. So he will dia sendiri macam self-discount himself from the further discussion. Okay, this is very important. Please, I repeat, a man needs to know if he can make his wife happy. So if you show him how easily he can make you happy, then he will see himself being successful at making you happy and being successful at marriage. A man really needs to know for his wife, to make his wife happy. He make his wife happy, dan mudahkan dia untuk make you happy. So tell him, what are your passions and things that make you happy. So dia pun boleh bayangkan, you suka masak-masak, contoh. You suka masak-masak, okay. Dia pun boleh bantu you kat dapur. Dia boleh bayangkan, okay, aku boleh bantu dekat dapur, can help her, join her, participate her, making her happy. Alright? Boleh. Alright. Okay. So, penting this is very, very important. Very, very important. A man needs to know if he can make his wife happy. If he can't imagine himself making you happy, then he will discount himself. Okay? Right? Otherwise, because sekarang the situation is rata-rata women generally make more money and better educated. rata-rata. Tak setuju tak apa, boleh type, okay? Boleh type dalam komen. Tak setuju, bla bla bla. Rata-rata generally women are better educated and make more money. Itu pun lelaki makes a guy rasa macam dia pun tak mencukupi. Oh, she makes more money, she's better educated, kan, lagi kerjaya, lagi stable. So, ini adalah cara untuk dia rasa dia boleh fit and give value to you. Kalau lelaki dia rasa dia tak boleh bagi value dekat isteri dia, dia tak bahagia and dia tak tahu nak buat you bahagia. So you ceritalah apa benda yang membuatkan you bahagia supaya dia rasa, okay, I boleh bagi value dalam hubungan ni. Okay? Boleh? Alright. So, cerita benda-benda yang membuatkan you bahagia. This makes me happy. I love doing this. I hope pasangan I boleh memahami kalau boleh join me in my passion and my hobby. Alright? Macam, oh, I suka kucing. Kalau boleh, my pasangan pun suka kucing. Kalau tak apa. Sekurang-kurangnya tak allergic. Dan tak allergic kucing kan. Dan dah kahwin nanti, you pun masih keep your cat. You still want to keep your cat lepas kahwin. And harap-harap boleh sama-sama lah bela kucing because it's what you like, what you love. So, kalau dia pun suka kucing, contoh, dia pun suka kucing, I pun suka kucing. Hey, you pun suka kucing. Hey, why not? Jom bincang further, what type of kucing you have? You know, Persian or I don't know cats very well. So, and it's a point where he would feel macam I can give value and we have the same value. I can make you happy with what I know, what I have. I can add value to your life. So that's how a man thinks. He can benefit you. All right. Of course, women think more or less the same. Not saying you don't want to give value, you want to take everything. Tak. I'm just telling you mainly from the man's point of view. He wants to be able to make his wife happy. If he cannot make if he doesn't have the confidence to make his wife happy, then he will not imagine or visualize you in his life. So you want to be able to make it easy for him to visualize how easy it is to make you happy. Kan? Right? Okay. So this is just some of the things. Bukan semua. Of course, akhlak agama, listening skills, and finances, all very important. But start light. Okay? Start light. Jangan terus macam, oh, who is your favorite scholar? Yes, you boleh tanya, tapi a bit later on into the discussion. Okay, nanti kepala mamat tu berasap. Okay, alright. So, in your life, next question, soalan yang keempat. Kan? First question tadi, how were you raised? You dibesarkan macam mana? Soalan kedua adalah, how were you disciplined? You disiplin dulu macam mana? Didisiplin dulu by your parents macam mana? Soalan ketiga, what is your passion? What is your passion? Soalan keempat adalah, do you have regrets? Do you have regrets? What were the biggest regrets in your life? Why this is important adalah sebab it shows value dan humility. Kan? Regrets yang dia pernah buat, dia sedar kesilapan, dia boleh sedar kesilapan. Sebab kita juga nak tengok sama ada dia ni sentiasa dia betul ke atau dia mengaku dia boleh buat silap lah. Boleh mengaku boleh dia buat silap. Bahayanya orang yang dia sendiri mengaku dia sentiasa betul, dia seorang je betul. This shows it's an indicator. He might have a controlling behavior, very in control, overly jealous. People who have yang sentiasa betul, rasa dia betul, dia seorang je yang betul, will not be a good listener. Dia seorang je betul sebab dia seorang je yang betul. It's an indicator di mana he will not be a good listener. He listens because he wants to take information and basically telltale signs of narcissism, which is about 10-12% of general population, and different people have different level of narcissism. Okay, so this is actually a big deal. Maybe a talk about narcissistic relationship is one of the discussion we should have. So it has led to a lot of broken marriages, and knowing the red flags of narcissistic uh, couples is very important. Sebab tu, because I've a lot of macam divorces that I've encountered. There are patterns of narcissistic behavior. Can Of course, financial blah 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 blah, but yeah, I think we'll discuss that in further detail another day. So, question part tadi, do you have any regrets? It shows about humility, regrets yang silapan yang dia pernah buat dan sebagainya. Okay? Okay, alright. So, okay. Thank you for joining. Okay, so soalan seterusnya adalah, are you a risk taker? Are you a risk taker? You suka ambil risk ke tak? Usually, you can, a person who is tak semestinya dia kerja 9 to 5, has a salary job, he's not a risk taker. Tak semestinya all entrepreneurs are risk taker. Okay, but risk taking ni is shows things that he has confidence, satu, and percaya dalam, kalau macam contoh entrepreneur trying to take risk, and at the same time, kalau dia ambil risk just for the sake of thrill, that would be dangerous for an entrepreneur. Tapi kalau dia take risk sebab dia ada ilmu on how to mitigate the risk dan percaya pada Allah, rezeki itu dari Allah, that is a better character. So listen to his response. Are you a risk taker or are you not? Some people really cannot take risks at all. That's why dalam financial instrument there are a lot of different types. There's high risk and low risk, kan? So high risk, high yield, possible high yield. Low risk, possible, just stagnant, just a few percent returns and so forth. So itu kalau dalam financial, but in a relationship, contoh what is risky in a relationship husband and wife, kan? Kalau contoh you ajak dia pergi counselling, couples therapy, and he might feel that's too risky. He doesn't understand the risk. He might feel too risky and won't go to couples therapy with you. Okay, but he's okay, right? He considers the pros and cons, and he's willing to take the risk with you to explore and grow the relationship. Then that is why we're asking this question: are you a risk taker? Kan? And then the next question is, are you okay with going to couples therapy, couples counseling, contoh, kan? Right? So that's very important. That's why this is a precursor to the previous question lah. So are you okay with going to couples therapy? And that response will show the openness and the closeness, the openness of the person, daripada improving the marriage. Okay. Alright, saya sambung. So soalan seterusnya, do you daydream? We all daydream, don't we? I don't know, I do a lot. Daydream tu tak semestinya angan-angan mak jenin, but it is a dream where it's planning for the future kind of dream. And okay, how else can I add value? Kalau every masa sebelum I started halal speed dating tu, I was daydreaming. Kalau every weekend aku attend klien punya kenduri kahwin, Sabtu, Ahad, every day, lunch settle, and then badan naik. I was daydreaming that. And then it happened. I got people married, and then Saturday, Sunday, pergi wedding. Alhamdulillah, I have my clients kahwin, help my clients kahwin. So I was daydreaming such a thing, and then it became a visualization and doa. Okay, so janganlah kau boleh jangan daydream benda yang negatif. Okay, because thoughts become things. So my dream with my thoughts, it was, oh, every weekend pergi kunduri kahwin my client, yeah, and then became real. So it was a positive daydream. Okay, side effect dia asyik makan nasi minyak je kan. So lagi semangat lah badan ni. Yeah, blaming my clients bagi makan nasi minyak non-stop. Alright, so do you daydream? What do you daydream? What do you daydream? What you daydream of? Katakan basically you asking him and asking yourself, can you put in your resume, what are your hopes and dreams? What are your hopes and dreams, can, in the future? Um, Katakan you want to say, oh, I hope to build a family of 4 kids, and we can travel the world together, and have jobs every few years in different parts of the world, and the children will have experiences and education from different parts of the world, cultures, learn different languages. Can, it's my daydream. All right. So, contoh, okay. All right. So, all right. So, okay. So, inshallah after pandemic ni kita sambung that I will continue my daydream. Soalan seterusnya adalah, soalan tadi adalah, do you daydream? What do you daydream of? So in your resume, my daydream, hopes and dreams. Basically your hopes and dreams lah. What you hope in your life. Uh, Janganlah mak jenin sangat harap-harap macam, oh, I wish someday I can fly, you know, flying without wings, whatever. But something realistic, something that you wish, something yang you boleh doa minta Allah bagi kat you, kan? Okay, soalan seterusnya adalah, what are your main goals in life? Apakah goal utama dalam hidup you, kan? Soalan ni penting because you nak tahu dia ada ambition atau tidak. You nak tahu dia ada ambition to grow, kan? The thing about having goals is about growing. Kalau goal dia is just to macam just cash out and retire young, retire rich, okay, at least you have a goal uh, to grow and retire early. But when you retire, what are you going to do? And I thought you just want to keep working for the rest of your life. Nothing wrong with that if that is your passion, can. But the thing about having an ambition is, um, you want to go somewhere. You want to grow into another better person. That's the thing. You want to be a better person than you are now. And ambition in anyone, a man or woman, is, I think, it's very sexy. To that, can, because you want to be better, and he and she wants to take you along on that journey of growth. So, I can't remember who said that. Theodore Roosevelt ke? Tak ingat. If you're not growing, you're dying. So if you're not growing in your life, you're dying. Okay, setuju tak? Macam like a tree, macam pokok lah. Macam pokok, if its goal is not to grow and bear fruits, then it's dying. Kan? So we live to contribute to society, and not just to ourselves, to our family, to our society. So what growth do you want to give? One of the biggest passion, one of the biggest human need is to contribute. To contribute. So uh, a lot of people I know, they've lived, they've live a certain, they've achieved a certain level of financial independence, and they work for free. They work for free in certain charitable organization. So contribute their work experience to grow and to contribute. That is one of the biggest human needs, to grow. Okay. All right. So that two soalan adalah, what are your main goals in life? The the apa ni, you pun kalau boleh you jawab lah, your main goals in life apa? What are your main goals in life? Put it in point form. Main goals in life is 1, 2, 3. Janganlah letak 100. Just focus on 3 and top 3. What are the 3 biggest things that you want to achieve in your life? Okay. Later on when you achieve all that, then you can add some more, no problem. But focus on 3. Kalau dia baca panjang-panjang sangat kan, wih, he cannot, kan takut dia intimidated. Dia tengok, so many goals, I cannot give value to you. Okay. So when you write this in your jodoh profile, what are your main goals in life? Katakan, you want to achieve financial independence. Contoh, financial independence by being a business owner or investor, and you hope that your spouse will be able to be your partner, or at least emotionally supportive of your decision, kan? And then he will consider macam, okay, I'm not into business, but I can emotionally support you, give you semangat. So he always try to find a way to word it how he can fit in your life. Okay, you're trying to put out your best foot forward and put your best fit forward. Okay, so nak tunjuk how he can fit in your life. And guys pun sama lah, guys and girls, how you can fit the person in your life. Okay, alright. Soalan seterusnya, adalah, are you a doer or a thinker? Alright, are you a doer or a thinker? I know a lot of us have a problem with overthinking, but thinking is important. And macam ni lah, ilmu tanpa amal itu ilmu tanpa amal itu sia-sia. Amal tanpa ilmu itu binasa. Kan? So, and yes, you need to think and do something. Ya, perlu ada ilmu dan ada tindakan. Kan? So that's why I'm going to say this next phrase. You duk dengar I malam-malam ni, every night, are you taking action or not? Kan? I tak nak you just terima ilmu, tapi you macam, and then you malam-malam you dengar, okay, coach jodoh ni duk ajar you, bagi you ilmu cari jodoh. Tapi macam lepas tu you duduk sorang-sorang, mandom je, tak dapat jodoh pun. Well, ambil lah tindakan, kan? I give you homeworks, I give you strategy dan sebagainya. Take action. Okay, so are you a doer or a thinker? Alright, this is nak tanya you as you and I, you're watching me right now, kan? You tengah dengar sekarang. Okay, are you a doer or a thinker? I hope you're a bit of both, but mostly a doer. Take action, execute. Ilmu, execute. Alright. So that's why I keep giving, bagi homework malam-malam, nak tengok siapa yang serius nak kahwin. Yang serius nak kahwin lah yang saya serius nak bantu, kan? Kalau you duk tengok je macam, okay lah, interesting, blah blah, tapi takut lah, tapi unsure of yourself. Confidence will come when you start taking action. You become lagi clear when you start taking the action. Tindakan terlampau penting, kan? Katakan you ada ilmu, I don't know, parenting, but you don't want to have kids. That's weird, kan? And ataupun you ada you ilmu finance, for example, tapi you don't practice it in your life, yeah, and then your financial life haru biru. Yeah, knowledge and practice, ilmu dan amal. So I'm asking you that's listening to me right now, please jangan hanya dengar saya cakap share ilmu strategi cari jodoh ni tiap malam. I want you to take action, because I nak you kahwin. You bina masjid, dapat anak yang soleh-solehah insyaAllah, and then insyaAllah somewhere I pun dapat pahala tu. Okay? Right? I pun nak pahala, and you pun nak pahala, betul tak? Okay, so ambil tindakan. Niat kena betul. Yes. Tindakan pun kena cara yang betul. Okay, so I'm asking you, sister, listening and watching, are you just listening to me every night? Macam, oh interesting, mamat tu kan, tu je. That's it? No, please do something about it. Do something about it. I give you homeworks every night. For you to start kenali diri you and how to kenali diri you, why you nak kahwin, how to kahwin and what you need to do to kahwin. These are the things that I'm sharing with you every night. Minta you buat tindakan. Jangan just dengar. Please don't just listen. Okay? Please don't just listen. Um, please take action. Action sangat penting. Tindakan. That is dalam the formula kan. STIMZ. Ada tambah lagi satu. Because T tu takwa, tindakan, okay, tauhid. So tindakan tu is very important. Very terlampau important. Kalau you duduk dengar I malam-malam celoteh sorang-sorang. Sorry, kejap. Veda's working, sayang. I'll change your diaper later. Okay, so ambil tindakan, please. Please ambil tindakan. For your own good, kan. I share ni malam-malam sebab adalah tindakan. Orang cakap kalau, penasihat saya cakap, kalau saya tak share ilmu, saya berdosa. So better do something about it. Sebab itulah saya duk share ilmu malam-malam ni, sebab takut dosa kedekut ilmu. Inilah tindakan saya setiap-tiap malam istiqamah share ilmu cari jodoh dengan you. Okay? Dan I nak you kahwin. I nak you kahwin. You pun nak kahwin. Betul tak? But what is stopping you? Tell me what's stopping you. WhatsApp to me. My number is right here. Oh, my number is right here. WhatsApp to me. Tell me what is stopping you from ambil tindakan. What is your roadblock? Kan? Selalu cakap, what is your roadblock? Okay? Maybe I want to show this again. Before you continue the questions, okay, I always show this. Okay, this this apa nama? My true love triangle. You know why you nak kahwin, how to kahwin, and what to do to kahwin. And tell me, and love triangle ni adalah sebab ini you wanita, and then lelaki, and then cinta Tuhan. Kan, this is a true love triangle. Dia cinta Tuhan, you cinta Tuhan. Okay, most people are stuck here. Most people are stuck here dekat dating area ni, and then message me, oh dia tak nak masuk Minang, dia tak serius, dia cakap pasal Minang je, dia hilang, ghosting diri. Most people are stuck here, and a lot are not stuck here, but you stuck here, what to do to kahwin, kan, what to do to kahwin, and it's sebab you tak ambil tindakan. Please ambil tindakan. Every time I share niat you nak kahwin ni adalah kerana Tuhan, kan, how to kahwin, what are the things that you need to, how you want to kahwin lah. Okay, so dan what you need to do to kahwin ni, every night I do share strategi dengan you step by step, kan. Dan ini adalah untuk you kenali strategi diri you. So a lot of us ada roadblock, ada mental roadblock, emotional roadblock. Tell me what is blocking you from ambil tindakan. Please tell me, because I nak bantu you kahwin. Okay, ni masalahnya kan, kadang kita buat bagi free, orang tak appreciate. Sometimes people appreciate when you charge them. That's the thing. When they put their skin in the game, baru dia orang serious. So ni sekarang ni tengah free, kan. Later I want to make sure someone serious, I may have to charge, because I nak you ambil tindakan. Faham tak? Okay, so I nak you kahwin. I nak you kahwin, bina, dekatkan diri dengan Allah, dapatkan keredaan Allah. Okay, so alright, so roadblock, tell me what is blocking you daripada ambil tindakan. Tell me so I can assist you. Okay, biasanya apa yang roadblock kita not external tapi internal, our own takut and fear and concern, takut orang cakap apa. It's mostly internal. Okay, we can talk. Alright, my WhatsApp number is here. This is my WhatsApp number. Yep. Yeah, you have my WhatsApp number. And kenali diri, kenali laki, dan menang takruf. Okay. So to get there, a lot of people ada roadblock. Tell me, what is your roadblock? What is your challenge? This is still on the question of, are you a doer or are you a thinker? Are you duduk malam-malam duduk fikir, aku tak kahwin lagi, aku tak kahwin lagi, aku tak kahwin lagi, and that is your mantra sampai bila tak kahwin? Kan? Do something about it. Please be a doer. Be a doer. Okay. Ilmu bagus, penting. Alright. Tindakan juga penting. Tindakan juga penting. Okay. The right tindakan, gunakan ilmu yang betul. Boleh? Okay. So, I tak nak you duduk dengar I celoteh malam-malam ni. Just macam saja seronok you buat on Sunday night ke Saturday night, saja boring. Please don't. Okay. Another thing that you can do is you share ilmu ni dengan kawan-kawan you yang single. Okay. Start when you teach, you understand better, and then insyaAllah Allah murahkan lagi rezeki you. Jodoh juga rezeki. Okay. So you belajar je, whatever I say with you, share with your friends. Next day, just WhatsApp to them, or same night, WhatsApp je lah, dia baca esok kan, WhatsApp. Oh, coach cakap beza doer dan thinker. Thinker tu asyik tanya bila aku nak kahwin, bila aku nak kahwin, bila nak kahwin. A doer takes action steps. Okay? Boleh? Boleh? Please, ambil tindakan. Ambil tindakan. Tindakan. We will go into that in more detail. And okay? Yeah. Boleh. Take action is important. There's a comment. Sekejap saya baca sekejap. Ada komen ni. Interesting. A comment ni says, sister ni cakap, take action is important. It is to get used to something yang kita tak biasa buat. Betul. Sangat betul. And when you start buat, it'll give you more clarity and confidence to proceed and go further. Contoh contoh you baru belajar nak drive kereta lah. You baru belajar nak drive kereta. You tak ada ilmu. Okay, you pergi driving school. Adakah hanya teori sahaja atau you sit down with a driving instructor? Kan? There's both. You belajar teori and I am your driving instructor. Tapi you tak nak get into the driver's seat, susah. You tak nak start engine, take action to start engine. You tak nak start action to, masuk gear, macam mana nak masuk gear dan sebagainya, press the pedal. So, if you're not going to take the action, you ada ilmu teori nak drive sahaja, kan, then you're not going anywhere. You're just going to sit in the driver's seat, not going anywhere. So, you are in your driver's seat. And you have to drive. I cannot paksa you kahwin. I tak boleh, hey, you dengan this guy, jumpa. Okay, bincang. I tak boleh paksa kalau you tak nak, kan? So, and then you pun tak confident. If you tak confident dengan diri you, I jumpa you dengan siapa-siapa pun you tak confident dengan orang. So, if you tak percaya diri sendiri, you tak percaya dengan orang. Okay? You can bring a horse to the river, but you can't force the horse to drink. Alright? Bukan marah. Saya nak you berjaya. Saya nak you berjaya dalam perkahwinan, dalam mencari jodoh. Okay? That's what I want for you. Okay, so I continue to read this comment. Taking an action is important. It is to get used to something yang kita tak biasa buat. Betul? Something yang kita memang patut buat tapi tak buat. First of all, memang malu. But as Bro Zuri said, take action. Yes, take action. Take action. You know how to get confidence in yourself? Take action. Kan? I dah bagi you homework. I've given you strategies untuk buat step by step. Buat. Take action. Memanglah takut dan malu. Kan? Of course, masa you driving school dulu, belajar teori. Okay. Teori. Pass. And then, masuk kereta, nervous tak? Nak start engine, nak masuk gear. Kalau aku masuk gear silap macam mana, kan? Masuk gear silap macam mana? There's always this doubts in ourselves until you start the engine, until you masuk gear and press on the clutch accelerator sebagainya. Then you build momentum. Then you build momentum. Okay, build the momentum, and will you start keep going. Take action, build momentum. Alright, boleh? Please. Tindakan, momentum. Tindakan, momentum. Otherwise, you tak ada momentum, you'll be having an inertia. Is that the physics of it? Tak ada inertia. Or you just stuck in the same place if you don't take action and move forward. Okay? Boleh? Please ambil tindakan. Please. Tindakan. Action. Ilmu sahaja tak cukup. Amal pun perlu ada. Amalkan. Alright. So, alright. Okay, itu alright. So, soalan seterusnya eh, adalah soalan seterusnya adalah, if you wrong someone, how do you apologize? If you wrong someone, how do you apologize? Alright. So if you wrong someone, how do you apologize? Soalan ni untuk menunjukkan sama ada dia ada humility atau tidak. Kan? Dia sanggup repair relationship atau tidak kalau dia dah buat silap. Okay. It's very hard for usually the running jokes among guys is that husbands are willing to apologize, no problem. Dia tak buat silap pun dia mengaku salah sebab he wants to fix the situation and move on. And the running joke among husbands are macam, aku dah apologize, benda aku tak buat pun she still brings me for it. It's like, whatever lah, terima je lah kan, nak bahagia, tak nak gaduh. So, it's not really joking, it's a serious rintihan suami sebenarnya. Okay, alright. Bukan semua orang. Someone among guys, among husbands. Alright, so dia sanggup mengalah untuk memperbaiki relationship tu. Kalau you tanya, kalau you dah menyalahi seseorang, how do you apologize? Excuse me, salah vaksin. Bismillah. Alright. Alright, so itu soalan. If you have wronged someone, how do you apologize? Kalau dah buat salah ke orang tu, you minta maaf macam mana? Kan? It's a question about humility. It's a question of admitting mistakes. Okay? When it comes to communication, it's very important to be open, trust and transparent. And communication is key dalam perkahwinan. Dan to fix things, you need to know where the mistakes are. Kan rosak kat mana, so boleh repair. Okay? Alright, soalan seterusnya lebih kurang dengan soalan tadi, but on the other flip side, di mana if someone has wronged you, how do you want him or her to apologize to you? Kan? Kalau orang tu dah buat salah kat you, macam mana you nak dia minta maaf kat you? Okay? Macam mana? Pujuk ke, words, or ajak makan, or masak for him, or peluk, kan? Sorry, kan? Macam tu. Because we all have different communication style, and macam me and my wife, we have different communication style. We learn communication style each other throughout the years. There are dominant one, there are secondary one. So, I recommend you read the book 5 Languages of Love. Okay? This is very, very useful. Very, very useful. By Dr. Gary Chapman, 5 Languages of Love. And it's important dalam communication suami isteri. So communication is important because you dah kenal sama isteri. So you need nak kenal sama sendiri lagi. How do you communicate that love and connection between husband and wife? Okay? Boleh? Alright, setuju? Alright. Alright, so soalan seterusnya adalah, how do you make important decisions in your life? Kan, you buat keputusan sorang-sorang masa single, okay lah, kan. But kalau you buat keputusan sorang-sorang in a relationship as a husband or wife, and these things usually affect your life, your spouse punya life, kan? Ada uncle ni, he one of a volunteer uncle, dia cakap wife dia ambil loan, tak tanya dia, now he has to pay for the loan because doesn't want his wife to get into trouble. So dia pegang lah, they have to pay for the loan that he did not know or consent to. Tapi sebab sayang, nak buat macam mana, kan? Um, so yeah, those contoh. Okay, so you, on the flip side, do you want your husband to take a loan and then or get into financial risk without your knowledge or consent? Okay, so of course that because you dah kahwin nanti, you will be a team, husband and wife, discuss sama sendiri. You want to do certain things and try to move forward, to grow. Of course, you have to take some risk or make certain decisions, important decision in life. And it's not just your life because you dah kahwin. It's both your life are together now. Okay, husband and wife are together now. So make a decision together. Okay, ideally together, can. And sometimes it does take a lot of convincing, and because mindset lain-lain, nak convince bagi confidence untuk make decisions together tu, it's important. Sometimes I have crazy ideas, but when I run through my wife, the ideas macam, hmm, yeah, it is a ridiculous idea. Too ridiculous. It's like, okay. And then when I have other ideas, simple ideas, and then she says something, oh, actually, why didn't I ask my wife before? Kan? So aku, contoh this format. If you're on social media, you can see this structure of true love triangle ni, something that I've been sketching for since October 2020 kot. I've been sketching this, and then finally I told my wife, hey, how do I map this out? And I mean, what concept should we go about? And then she said, hey, what about that true love, the triangle, true love triangle? And it's like, what? Yeah, I basically, she helped me put the picture together in my head, and then that's how this thing is shaped. This true love triangle is shaped. Dia jadi macam ni. And basically, kenal diri, kenal lelaki, dan menang ta'aruf. And of course, cinta Tuhan is primary, to the core of the relationship. It's like, oh, we have been sketching this since 20 October 2010, if I'm not wrong. If not earlier, July. Dah setahun kot. I've been sketching. Tak tanya my wife. Didn't tell her about this. Juga ingat aku seorang pandai kan. Finally, I asked her. Finally. And sebab dia sibuk, blah, blah. Finally, I asked her. It's like, hey, what about this concept? I want to just make it clear untuk orang faham, untuk senang kahwin kan. And there are roadblocks in life. How do I map this out? Kan dah, I'm your driving instructor and I'm giving you a map untuk to your destination. That's why this is a map. You start here, why kahwin? Ask yourself why kahwin, and then how to kahwin, and what to do to kahwin. So, and then along the way ada roadblock, and then how to get rid of that roadblock, get over that roadblock, nak rentas daerah kebelengguan ni, and then macam mana you nak ta'aruf, okay? Sebab your destination is here. Cing cing cing, cinta Tuhan. So that's why it's important to consult your spouse. Okay. Like, I've had you see, I've been sketching that concept for a year in so many A3 size paper. Finally, I asked my wife, and then she just put it together so simply. So, see all this A3 paper? Yeah. All right. So that's how I sketch ideas. Put ideas together. But I asked my wife finally, help me with my decision making. Okay, so it's very important. You have dah kahwin, you have the benefit of two brains in one direction. Okay, and two hearts niat sama-sama nak kahwin. So you can strengthen your goal to dekatkan diri dengan Allah. It's so important. Okay, so how to make important decisions in your life. That's why you have a spouse. That's why you need a spouse, a level-headed spouse. A level-headed spouse yang boleh communicate, yang sanggup dengar, hear you out. It's not just emotional support, but it's also intellectual support juga sangat penting. Kan? Kan? Alright? So, it's very, very important. Alright. So, there are so many more questions that you can ask, but let's do this continue tomorrow night. Okay? Boleh? Because I need to do something about my throat. Bismillah. Salah vaksin. So many more questions. Don't worry, there are more questions. Please buat homework. Malam esok kita sambung lagi with different questions, and banyak lagi career, family, kan? Career, family punya kategori. Children, in-laws, jeng jeng jeng. Those are different categories. This one are just different questions, different category of questions. I categorically want answers to these questions. Contoh. Alright, so if you have your own questions, please message to me. Kita boleh share sama sendiri kan. Some of the questions I share with you are from input from social media, from Telegram group, WhatsApp group. So you share dengan I share dengan orang lain, you pun dapat pahala, insyaAllah. Okay? Alright. Okay, so there's this question. Can I answer this tomorrow, please? All right. The question is how to offer help, especially financially, to husband without him feeling offended, without offending his pride. Okay. I hope. Can I get back to you? Get back to you with this answer tomorrow night, inshallah. Okay. I'll get back to you tomorrow night with this answer because I need to do something about my throat. Have some tea or something, lavender tea, and honey and lemon. Okay, so homework. Start. Send me your jodoh profile. Call it jodoh profile, resume data, bio data. Send me. That's your homework. Untuk you to start momentum. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Tak doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, does not have to be perfect. I want to help you build your jodoh profile. All right, and you just put pen to paper and just start writing about yourself, about the questions that you want the guy to know on how to make you happy. All right, boleh, boleh. Make it easy for him to make you happy. Give him a way to realize, to visualize how easily it is to actually make you happy. Can sometimes maybe you love cake occasionally. Can you just make your day? Kadang it's a simple thing as a husband nak balik rumah beli pisang goreng because he's thinking about her. It's not really the pisang goreng. It's actually about him thinking about her. Simple things like that. Just thinking about me. I want you to think about me. Contoh, kan? How? I'm always thinking about you. Like, but what gesture is it? I'm bagi contoh. Contoh my mom cakap, my mom cakap dulu dia, she appreciates my father beli pisang goreng. Even though it's something simple, kan, it's not the pisang goreng itself. It's the gesture that he's thinking about her. Kan, oh, this is for my wife. Tu je, bukan pisang goreng. I know, pandang rendah ke pisang goreng tu up to you, kan? But it's the gesture of he's thinking about her that she appreciates. Alright? Okay. So, sorry, I can't answer that question right now. Throat thing. I'll answer tomorrow night, inshallah. Okay. So please send me homework. Does not have to be perfect. Several ladies have already sent their profile. Quick reply. My very quick reply. I have not replied to individually, but quick reply is kalau boleh masukkan gambar and the things that you're passionate about. Okay. Ya, ada sister dia cakap dia suka kucing. Masuklah gambar kucing you. Kan? Masuklah gambar kucing you. Alright. So I'll catch you back with you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, inshallah. I really apologize about my voice. suddenly just really scratchy kan. Rasa suddenly very macam telan cili. Suddenly in there. Alright, so thank you very much. And please buat homework. Sebelum kita undur diri, sebelum saya undur diri, kita baca doa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya Allah, aku minta pasangan yang menjadi menantu yang baik pada ibu bapaku yang disayangimu untuk mendapat keredaan-Mu, berganding bahu bersamamu ya Allah, dan kebaikan Coach Zuri dan his throat and his vocal cords. Okay, semoga Coach Zuri cepat sihat insya-Allah. Amin. Alright, so aminkan sama sendiri. Kita jumpa malam esok insya-Allah. Okay. Alright, jangan lupa buat homework. Does not have to be perfect. I'll see you tomorrow night. Okay. Sebelum itu dan ingat sentiasa cinta diri, cinta mari. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye. Tata titi tutu. Bye on Telegram. Telegram tunggu jap.